Kathy Canterbrook here with MarketingMagicLady.com with your marketing tip of the day. Today we're going to be talking about lumpy mail. And lumpy mail is a really good tool for you to use to find highly qualified, motivated sellers. Now you're only going to be using this for specific types of sellers that you want to target, because sometimes using lumpy mail can be a little bit more expensive than mailing out a normal direct mail piece. For example, let me show you one of my favorites. This is the trash can, and this is a really cool mailing piece that you can send out. And basically what happens is your message goes right inside the trash can and it gets mailed out in just that way. And the message that you would put on your letter in this particular trash can is something like, tired of trashing your equity, you don't want to trash your equity, this is a good mailing piece to use for that. Now, one of the things you might want to think about, since this is going to be a little bit more expensive for you to be mailing, is that you want to be thinking about the sellers, the specific sellers that you want to target with that mailing. So we might be talking about someone, for example, who is in pre-foreclosure. Now, one of the other mail pieces that I really like to use is the flat pen. And this is a mail piece that I use in the mailings that I do that go out to motivated sellers. And basically what happens with this particular piece is your message is right on the outside of the pen. We buy houses, your phone number, or the name of your business and so forth. And you're going to stick this flat pen right in that letter to that motivated seller. Now the direct mail pieces that I send out already have a response mechanism in there for the seller to fill out and send back to you. So by using the flat pen in these mailings takes away one more obstacle. They have the tool that they need right then to fill in that response mechanism and then send that mailer right back out to you, telling you that yes, I definitely want to sell my house. Now sometimes you might run across, again, a pre-foreclosure or maybe an estate kind of a property or a vacant house that you found, and you really want to get that seller's attention. But using priority mail or FedEx, those types of mailings, some of those can get rather expensive to send out. So there's another mailing box that I really like to use that is an express pack, and it looks just like this. And these pieces, all of these pieces that I'm talking about, actually come from a promotions company that I use very, very often for all of the pieces that I need for my business. And the name of that company is Planet Promo. And you can find all of their information under other business tools on my website at MarketingMagicLady.com. They have all kinds of tools for the real estate investor. But this box is really effective. You can put your mailer right in here. You can put a penny or something else in that mailer that makes some noise, and that makes it even, makes them want to open it even more. And so this piece is really effective because it looks like a really official looking piece of mail, but it only costs about 50 cents to mail out. So this is another really effective piece when you want to target very specific sellers that you might be wanting to go after and get them to open your mail piece because they probably have a home that they really want to sell. Now I have another mailer that I really like to use, and I use this when I have a specific seller, a specific property that I'm looking at that I'd really like to buy, and I know that that property is an estate or a pre-foreclosure, or maybe it's a military person or a vacant house, and I really want to target this particular seller and I want them to get my message. And this mailer is also a little bit more expensive to mail. It comes in a very small envelope like this, and it looks just like this. And the message that you can put on the front of this, you can put any message on the front of this, and the message I like to use is, when you need to sell and you open it up, give me a ring. Okay, very effective, really gets their attention, lets them know that you're serious about buying that property. And then I'll also stick in there one of those money business cards, and on that business card is all of the information about my company and all your message about your real estate investing, just like that. So that's another really effective mailer that I like to use when I'm targeting specific motivated sellers who have properties that I'm really interested in buying. Now I want to talk to you about just a couple of other mailers that I like to use. You see, when you're using a lumpy mail piece, anything that's dimensional, anything that makes your mailer look different is something that's going to cause that seller to open it up because they're curious. What's in the envelope? I got to check that out. And so another one I like to use is the magnetic business card. See, that's a magnetic, and it's magnetic on this side. because it has your message on there. It's a little bit thicker, so it gives your mailer dimension. And when they open this up, they're going to stick that right on their refrigerator. Now I'll tell you, I've done these business cards in all different shapes. So you can do this in the shape of a house, you can do it in the typical shape of a business card, really whatever you'd like to do. And put your message, your business name, and your phone number right on that magnetic business card. And the seller will stick that on their refrigerator. Then, when their circumstances change and they have that house and they need to get that house sold right away, they've got your information right on their refrigerator. Now, once again, you're going to want to target specific types of sellers that you want to go after, like out-of-state owners, those vacant properties, expired listings, and out-of-state owners. So these are just some good ideas for you to use to find these highly qualified sellers. Now, there is one other mail piece one other piece that I do like to send out in my mailers, and those are the candy pieces, and they look like this. This one is a gum, and I know you can't see this because it's really small, but it says, in a sticky situation, we buy houses, and your telephone number. And then this one is actually candy, and it says, want a really sweet deal? We buy houses, and your phone number. So you can stick these in your envelopes also. They will give them dimension, and then we'll make that seller open your envelope and look to see what's in there. Something else I like to do with these two particular pieces is I will go to local businesses like title companies, mortgage companies, our local real estate association, big companies, where there's lots of employees, and ask them if I can put some of these candies in a bowl in their lobby or in their waiting room. So that's another really effective way for you to use this particular lumpy mail piece. So I just wanted to kind of give you some ideas today about using lumpy mail to find highly qualified, motivated sellers, even in this difficult market in these very, very challenging times. So feel free to go to my website at marketingmagiclady.com. Look under other business services, and I have all kinds of really great ideas for you about how to use lumpy mail and how to use very unique mailers to find highly qualified, motivated sellers. Also, when you go to my website, be sure to sign up for our monthly newsletter. And when you click and sign up for our monthly newsletter, I'm going to send you a whole group of ebooks that have information that's very pertinent to what's going on in today's market. And that's a $149 value for you, absolutely free. So feel free to come on and visit us at marketingmagiclady.com, and I look forward to working with you.